Hello and welcome back to my channel, everybody. In this video I'll be discussing the potential for an Arctic blast to come and impact parts of the central and eastern United States around the January 15th through 17th time period. If you have not already, please subscribe and like the video if you like this type of content that I'm making. This is like one of my first videos that I've made. This is my third one. So my channel is fairly new, so in the comment section, please let me know what kind of content you would like me to make. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So this you see is January 11th on the GFS model. So I'm going to play it out in time and explain everything that happens here. So you could see a storm system. This is a tomorrow storm system comes down through the southern United States. Now to see that's of fairly low impact, spread some showers to the southeast. That's about it. Then you could see the bigger storm coming down from Canada into the Great Lakes. I covered that storm yesterday, so if you haven't watched my video, you should go back and watch it if you want to know more about that storm. So that's gonna be the storm that introduces the Arctic air behind it. As you could see, after the storm passes, we're gonna have more lower. As you can see, the 540 line is the 32-degree mark, and it's gonna bring down behind that storm fairly cold air from Canada, from the Arctic. I wouldn't say it's a full-blown Arctic blast, but it will produce cold weather. Like it's below average temperatures. What I'm trying to say here. So it will lead to below average temperatures. I wouldn't say a full Arctic blast, but cold is in store. Then as you can see, if you continue, this is way too far out, but you can see this is a true Arctic blast. 492, that is about, we'll see on the temperature, but that is very cold. This would be a powerful true Arctic blast, but this is way too far out. I don't think this is going to happen at all. This is way too far out, but yes, we'll see. Now here is the temperature, a 2-meter temperature forecast. So I'll play this out. As you can see, there's cold in the north, warmth in the south, but nothing too cold or warm. It's not that big of a difference. Then you could notice around the 14th, if you look in the upper left corner, in the central United States, there's a colder air coming down from Canada. And you can see the sharp gradient over here. This is the cold front associated with that storm around the 15th, 16th. And that cold front should swing down through the central and eastern United States and introduce colder weather. Not too cold, but cold. Now let's take a look at the Canadian model, the CMC. And this model is sort of like the GFS. They have some agreement, but not really full agreement yet with the storm system and everything. So as you can see around the 14th, they both show that system exiting the southeast. Then you see this storm, it sort of has it like spinning around an upper level low. Wait, let me pause this and go back. You see this upper level low, the 516 line, circle, and watch this. The storm spins around the upper level low, sort of. And then a secondary low forms along the cold front and goes up. So that would be, I wouldn't say a nor'easter, but a coastal storm, sort of. So let me play it again. Here it goes up past Maine, Canada, and behind it, colder temperatures. A lot of cold. Let me show you the temperature, 2-meter temperatures from the Canadian model, and as you see, again, you could see that sharp gradient coming from Canada over here. A lot of sharp gradient, like you could see, wait, let me pause this. You can see it's going to be 17 in the Appalachian Mountains. You go a little further to the east, 35. That's the sharp gradient with this cold front that will be coming. So cold front passes, and then look at these temperatures behind it. 24, so this is at night, so it's nighttime temperatures. This would be Sunday night, January 18th. 24, 24, 22, not, like I said, not terribly cold, but below average. Now, if you continue, the cold air continues, and it should be a short-lived Arctic blast, so it'll be out of here by like January 21st. Now, there's one model that really stands out, and that is the ICON model. It is a little more aggressive with the storminess. I wouldn't say the cold, but the storminess, it is more aggressive with it. As you can see, it shows the southeastern storm exiting out, just bringing showers to the southeast. Then, if you continue watching, it also shows this storm pinwheeling around this upper level low over here. It spins around it. Then, the secondary low develops, but it shows the secondary low being a tad bit stronger and a little further to the west, which could mean more impact to inland areas and possibly more snowfall with the storm. Then it shows the cold air behind it. And then watch this. Behind that storm, lots of lake effect snow. This could be the type of system that will bring very little snowfall with the storm itself. But then after the storm passes and the cold air starts flooding in from Canada, we could get a lot of lake effect snow, possibly 5, 6, 7, half a foot, up to a foot of snow in the favorite lake effect snow belt. But just have to watch the lake effect and the cold temperatures behind the storm. Even the Icon model shows a bit of a clipper system around the 18th after the main storm passes by. This would bring snow probably to coastal areas too, depending on how strong the clipper system would be, but this is the only model showing it, so I wouldn't buy that just yet. Now, let's look at our teleconnections. The AO is currently heading more towards the neutral phase, but it is forecast to flip. It's supposed to go toward negative again around the 16th of January. See this? It's sort of like right now going upwards toward the neutral phase, but it should go back negative, and then after that it just the models go haywire with it. Some take it down way negative, some take it to positive, so I wouldn't pay attention to that, but it is supposed to go back down to the negative. So that's one of the main things, which shows the AO, which is the Arctic Oscillation. If it's negative, it loses strength and becomes elongated. That could mean much colder weather for the United States, just so you know. So yeah, teleconnections look good for some cold, but it's still too far to tell. Now, this is the end of the video. I hope you got some information from this. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you like this content, like, subscribe. And yeah, see you in the next video.